Good morning, students. A very warm welcome to you all on this new academic year. Let's begin with a small prayer. Dear Father in heaven, we will begin good and end good in this academic year with your presence. Amen. Students, now you take page number 1, Unit 1, Prose, Two Gentlemen of Verona, written by A.J. Cronin. Before entering into the summary of the lesson, first we must know something about the author. Archibald Joseph Cronin was a Scottish novelist, dramatist, and physician. A doctor by training, Cronin was one of the most renowned storytellers of the 20th century. Many of his stories have emerged from his medical career and are noted for their narrative skill, deep social conscience, and finely drawn characters. Now, you take page number 5. We can study the glossary. The first one is shrug, raise one's shoulders slightly and momentarily. Tunic, a loose outer garment without sleeves. Slacken, reduced. Demeanor, appearance and behavior. Artless, innocent. Hawk, sell things, crying out loudly, going from place to place. Deserted, uninhabited. Emigrate, take up citizenship of another country. Vexation, annoyance. Vestibule, lobby. Chatter, a series of short, quick, high pitched sounds. Intrude, enter without permission. Rubble, broken bricks. Two Gentlemen of Verona is a short story about love, devotion, sacrifice, sincerity, and maturity. Two gentlemen were the two main characters, Nicola and Jacopo. Whether this title, Two Gentlemen of Verona, written by A.J. Cronin, is suitable or applicable to these two small boys, Nicola and Jacopo. Students, you please listen to the summary so that it will be very easy for you to study and memorize the paragraph questions as well as the short questions for your coming exams. Nicola was 13 years of age, Jacopo was 12 years. They both were self sacrificing and sincere. They suffered a lot from starvation. Why these two small boys had to suffer at this age? A war broke out by the Germans. They lost their father in the war. A bomb had destroyed their home. After the war, they found their sister named Lucia suffering from tuberculosis of the spine. She was admitted in a hospital. The war ruined their family, and the sister's disease made them to do various jobs like polishing shoes, guiding visitors, selling newspapers, and wild strawberries. At this juncture, one day our narrator met these two small boys at the outskirts of Verona. Outskirts meaning borderline. Verona, it is a city in North Italy. They both were shabby in appearance. Shabby means dirty or unclean. Nicola put on out jersey and cut off khaki pants. Jacobo wore a shortened army tunic gathered in loose folds. They had brown skins, tangled hair, and dark, earnest eyes. The narrator was amazed to see them work so hard. He was curious to know the real motive behind their hard work. Niccolo and Jacopo used to visit Palato. It is a place in the northeast of Italy every Sunday. One particular Sunday, Jacopo, the second one, asked the narrator to drop them in his car. The driver had the Sunday off. The narrator was ready to take them in his car. The boys did not want to disclose their problems to the narrator, so they themselves entered into the hospital. They were talking with their sister Lucia, who was suffering from tuberculosis of the spine. Only through the nurse, the narrator came to know the birth situation of these two small boys. She also told him that these two brothers were working very hard to pay the hospital bill. Finally, the narrator discovered that the two little boys did everything to save their sister Lucia, who was admitted to hospital. He was moved by the sincerity and sacrifice of the two boys and called them two gentlemen of Verona. Students, the summary is over. Now, what you have to do as an assignment work, you study and memorize the paragraph questions. I have already given a Xerox while you came to get your book from the school. So please study and write it in the revision notebook and get the sign from your parents. Thank you.